Yes, we are ready.
So, Miss Boom,
Hey,
you go ahead. My bad.
that's all right. We are now live on the House of Horrors, and with our guest tonight, Giovanni Rodriguez. How are you doing tonight?
What's up, guys? Hey, how you doing? Thanks for having me. How are you?
Absolutely. Thanks for joining us. So, how's
Hi,
your
Miss
week been?
Boomstick. I love it. Hi.
What did you say something, Boo?
No, I was.
Oh, okay.
Thanks
Test,
for
test.
having me, guys.
Yeah, absolutely. Thanks for coming on. Appreciate it. So, how's your week been?
I am out in beautiful Columbus, Ohio, for the big
Okay.
Ohio State Michigan State game, and it's a beautiful place. Great town, great
Nice.
campus. And Ohio State won. They beat Michigan State, something like 49-0 or something like that.
Okay. So we got a blowout going on there.
Go Buckeyes! Yep, for sure. Yeah, man. So I've been out on the road with ESPN College Game Day, which is something that I do on the side here, or it's actually my bread and butter right now. But yeah, I work behind the scenes and as a camera operator and camera utility. We patch up all the TV trucks and we get ready for the live event, the production, the football game, what have you. Yeah, and I'm out with College Game Day on ESPN. So
All
that's
right.
that's a lot of fun.
Get to travel, see the games, watch it.
For sure. Yeah, it's a different destination every week. We don't know where we're going until very close till the following week. It all depends on how the games go. I mean, it's a pretty big show. Maybe you've seen it. You said you're not a big sports fan, though. You told me.
Unfortunately, I'm more a movie person. My family.
Yeah, for sure.
I'm just baseball. So
Yeah, are you?
I grew up with being a Cubs fan, so yeah.
Oh,
There's
go
only ones I really know about is the Cubs. So.
I don't even know about.
It's like my team is the winning team. Go winning team.
There you go, man.
So let's go ahead and go back to where it all started when you grew up. I guess you had moved to the U.S. when you were 4. I think I read.
I came out here. I came out to Miami, out to Hialeah. Hialeah, Florida is where I grew up, a little suburb in Miami, and came out here with my 3 sisters. My mom brought us over, and I started there. Early in high school, I took a TV production class, and that kind of lit the fuse for what I wanted to do. I knew it was something in front of the cameras or something related to that. And I began as a cameraman, actually, filming the pep rallies and the football games. And then I became on-air personality there in high school.
Okay.
And moved on from there.
Did you? Oh, I'm sorry. Did you do any plays or anything, or just TV production?
No, I was aspiring to go into the broadcasting field. I wanted to be a baseball broadcaster, actually, Miss Boomstick. I was a big baseball fan as a kid, and I wanted to go into broadcasting. And I quickly found out that my grades and my ability to stay in college were just not there. So I did start taking acting classes then.
Okay.
And then that was a short stay in college for me. So I hit the ground after that. I began auditioning and began as an extra. I started as an extra on a TV show called Sequest. Sequest DSV. You remember that one?
Yeah, Jonathan Brandis, right?
Jonathan Brandis, yeah, man.
Yeah, I'll have to go back and watch that now. Yeah,
and Roy Schreider from Jaws.
Yeah,
he was in that.
I think that's why I watched it, because he was on there.
Yeah, he started that. That was I think that was an Aaron Spelling TV show, wasn't it? Maybe not. I could be wrong.
Not.
I don't remember.
Or Steven Spielberg might have been attached to that. Something to that effect. Anyway.
Yeah, I'm
I
sure
sort of remember
somebody
it.
like that was involved.
But yeah, that's where I started. I started doing some extra work there, and the extra work, and from here to there, bigger auditions, bigger. Just keep at it. Just keeping at it, I guess.
Whatever comes up, going at it. Yeah.
Yeah,
So you did say
right.
the TV production class is what got it going. But did you have any idea before that? Did you have any other career paths in mind or any inspiration that got you into that?
No. And you asked about a play. I did a play in kindergarten. If that counts.
Sure. I mean, a play is a play.
I was one of the 10 little Indians. Yeah. I think I was number 11. So yeah, I was way off in the side. But no, I started there, man. I think I always knew I had something going on, and I knew I wanted to aspire for some big dreams, and I took it from there.
All right.
Nice.
Yeah,
I know
go ahead,
you
Boom.
started out with the Little League baseball. What brought you into? I know later on you ended up into basketball. What brought you into basketball?
I did a TV commercial. I was working behind the scenes as a production assistant, and I ended up doing a TV commercial for the Miami Heat. And I found out that they had a TV broadcasting station in-house. And I said, wow, really? You got your own production company right here? And yeah, they said, yeah, we produce all the film and, we put everything on and this, that, the other. And a little short while after that, I got a job with the Miami Heat. And I've been with them for 13, going on 14 years right now. We've won 2 championships there. In 2011 and 2012, and that was just another ride that just took off. Yeah,
I saw that you had on the IMDb and the trivia it said that you had 2 championship rings. It's like, oh, that's interesting.
Yeah, that was in 2011, 2012 when LeBron James came down to Miami, and we had the super team down there with Chris Bosh and Dwayne Wade, and that was just a wild ride. It was a wild ride. We were in the NBA Finals for 4 years in a row. That was insane. Just playoffs year after year. It was for 7 years straight. We made the playoffs. Yeah, it was pretty insane. It's pretty insane down in Miami. It was fun. It was so I've been with the NBA, and I've seen some of that stuff, and I also get to work some NBA games with ESPN and TNT and some other sports,
Nice.
So we get to move around a little bit, but yeah, basketball, and right now golf is my favorite. Golf is fun. And of course, this game day show is a blast. We got a very good crew out there right now. But yeah, let's talk some movies, man.
Oh, definitely.
All right. So go ahead, Boom. You got your...
Was you into comics before you got your part, since now you're in both Marvel and DC universe?
Never. I was never into any of the I wasn't even into the movies, to be honest with you. I think I saw a few of the Superman movies and maybe a Spider-Man or two, but I didn't get into the Marvel series or the DC, and didn't even see Star Wars till recently. I just saw Star Wars a few years back, but yeah, that's funny how that turned out, huh?
Yeah,
there are some that never had interest in the comics and stuff, and like
Right.
you, and got the parts, and there's some that's like really involved, and like their childhood was around comics. And
Wow, did you guys grow up with comics?
I did
a
not.
little bit, but again, I'm more of a movie person, so
Yeah,
But I know some of the storylines.
baseball cards. I guess.
Yeah, I mean, I might do a little research here and there, but I never really got a huge collection or anything. So,
Yeah, I think the only comic I literally own is it's like when The Walking Dead. I started watching the show first, and I found out it was a comic, so I bought some of the books.
Oh, that's right.
But that's literally the only comics I own.
It started out as a book first, and then it was a comic.
Yeah,
Yeah,
it was a comic first.
Yeah, it
It
was
was
a
a
like
comic first.
graphic novel, and then it went to the TV show.
Or yes,
Oh, I got
graphic
you.
novel. There we go. The correct term.
The graphic
Right, yeah.
novel. Oh, I
But
love
yeah,
it.
but yeah, they changed a few of the things. Different.
Yeah, they did
characters.
change. So if people that was into the graphic novels, they wouldn't like absolutely know what was going on. So they would change things, like some of the characters' deaths would get switched around, or
Right.
like Daryl, he's not a part of the comics whatsoever. He's an added character.
Spoiler alert.
Yeah.
I see you guys are you're still into the Walking Dead.
I am.
Yeah.
Nice.
I'm a few episodes behind of the new one, but I'm gonna finish and watch up. It's the last season, so
Nice.
Yeah.
I got into about 3 seasons of it.
Mhm.
Maybe 4 seasons. Yeah, I tuned out after that.
This wasn't one of my original comics, but since we're talking about it, if you ever got approached to be like in the show or a zombie or something,
I've,
down.
I've had several auditions for The Walking Dead.
Really?
Yeah, maybe a few callbacks, but no, didn't nail anything. I think I got pretty close to a few parts there, but yeah.
That's it.
Yeah, I've definitely read for them before.
Nice.
Yeah. The Ozark is on my radar right now. I love it.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'd love to work with them and get a part there.
I actually haven't watched that. I've heard it's good.
No? Yeah, you should check it out. Yeah, you might like it.
Yeah, I'm not familiar with that show
There's
myself.
so many shows that I watch and some I need to watch. It's just crazy. If I
There's
watch
so much out there right now. It's
like if I wanted to watch everything I wanted to watch, I'd just be sitting nonstop. For
it's
24 hours.
overwhelming.
So
I know, like with Burn Notice, because I saw that was in your IMDb. I used to watch that, but at the time I worked a lot. I was like, I got so behind and forgot about it. And then watching the couple episodes, I was like, man, I missed this show.
You missed the show?
Yeah.
Oh, that's so cool. Yeah, it was a lot of fun.
So I'm a huge Bruce Campbell fan, so I was like, when I heard that he was going to be on there, I was like, man, I gotta watch it because Bruce.
Evil Dead, right? What was his?
Yeah.
Dead.
Ash. That's hence the boomstick. That's where that comes from Army of Darkness.
We used to get a big following of fans out there that used to.
Oh, I can imagine it.
Go after Bruce Campbell. He's great.
I was going to ask. Oh, sorry. Go ahead. Since we're talking about us, did you get a chance to meet him while you were there? Or?
Bruce Campbell. I worked as a production assistant for 7 years there.
Oh, really?
Yeah,
I didn't see that in IMDb. I must have missed it.
Maybe I didn't put that part because
it could have been. I've been doing a lot this week. I probably overlooked it, but
I think I put I had a few titles there. That was another 7-year adventure, all in its own. I started out as a production assistant there. I ended up getting a speaking role in season 2, episode 5 of Burn Notice, and I stayed on for a few more years as a production assistant afterwards, and then came on for another role. At the last season 7.
Yeah, that's the one with Garrett Dillahunt in it, I believe, isn't it? The second episode. Yes, season 7, episode 11.
We had so many guest stars run through there.
I can imagine.
We started getting some really good guest stars there after a while. The writing was incredible there. Ben Watkins was the lead writer. We started getting some really good guest starting roles there, and season 7 was pretty exciting, and they took that all the way to the end, man. And to answer your question, Bruce was great. We worked with him all the time, and I got to work with him behind the scenes. And no, we didn't have a scene together actually.
No, I didn't think you did. What I saw the other day, I didn't see you guys like actually like in the same scene.
No, we never interacted in anything we did. But he was great though. He's a good guy.
I got to see him at a con once.
Donovan,
could not talk to him whatsoever.
Really? Why? Because
Just because he was like the very first con I ever went to, I went and seen him first, and I was just always been such a big fan. And we went and got our picture with him, and I just completely froze, could not say nothing.
He's pretty cool. I mean, he was pretty easy to talk to, I thought.
As soon as I was walking away, I just turned around and was like, "You're awesome." And I walked, but I had this shirt that said Groovy on it, and I had like the shotgun stuff on it. He like pointed at me. He's like, "Groovy."
He's got an intimidating look, but he's quite a character. He's funny.
Yeah.
He's a good guy. Gabriel Reese. Gabriel Anwar. Oh, I don't know why I want to say Reese. Gabriel Anwar was great in Burn Notice. Kobe Bell was another. That was another one of our characters there at the end of the season. But yeah, that was a lot of fun. Burn Notice. 7 years.
Nice.
Yeah, I think you were telling me earlier you were like the only one to play a different character on a couple of episodes that they had you.
Yeah, I think I was probably one of the few that got to be two completely different characters. We had a lot of fans that were just diehard fans, and they would actually like call you out on a license plate. Yeah, you know those fans. And the writers took very seriously not to reoccur characters in different parts and whatnot, and the writing and the characters not to overlap and everything. They paid a lot of attention to detail on that show. So I think I snuck that one in. Actually, I got to be two different characters there.
Nice.
And no, I died the second time. I didn't die the first time. I was gonna say.
So for Suicide Squad, how'd you get into that? Did you audition for that part, or were you working on the set, or how were you connected to that?
No, I moved to Atlanta. I moved to Atlanta a couple of years ago after leaving Miami, and the market was just great in Atlanta, and I decided to get an agent again. I had actually kind of left the business for a little bit there, and I started pursuing more of the TV production and the cameraman side of it, and I kind of just let it ride for a little bit, and decided to pick up an agent again, and I started putting some feelers out there, and I got picked up by an excellent agency, Alexander White agency out of Atlanta, and
detected at the front door.
They were amazing, and I started getting some really great auditions, and Suicide Squad was one of my top ones, and actually Captain America might have been first, the Falcon and the Winter Soldier, but the Suicide Squad was. No, I got Falcon and the Winter Soldier first, but big. I started getting some bigger auditions, and keep putting them out there, and I got that one, I think, from James Gunn himself. Casting.
Nice.
Yeah,
That's awesome.
Yeah, it was a lot of fun.
Not a bad way to go either. Killed by Harlequin with a leg lock.
Oh man, I'm telling you.
Yeah. Sorry.
Still hurting from that one.
I've read that she did her own stunt with that, so I'm assuming you did your own stunt as well. Was there a lot of choreography with that, or?
We had a rehearsal at the sound studio before that, and we practiced the harness, and we practiced with all the stunt team, and practiced it over and over. And I actually practiced it not with Harley. She was busy at the time, and I practiced it with her double, but she stood by on set just to make sure everything was there. And Margot Robbie did all the stunt herself for sure.
Yeah, I've read that she has done it. That's really impressive that she's.
Yeah, I thought we knocked it out pretty good. I mean,
yeah, definitely.
We worked at it, and took a few moves to get right, and the following and the precision of her grabbing the keys and everything, and the timing, everything had to be right on with the camera work and her footwork and everything. So it was great. I loved how it was a hit scene, you know?
Yeah, I was gonna say it's probably one of the more famous scenes in that movie.
Yeah, that was a surprise to me. I mean, you never know. I mean, from my point of view, I never know. I just go, I shoot it, and I leave it. You know, I leave it up to them to put it together and make it look good, and they did.
Yeah, it did look good.
That was a great escape scene, and the keys and all that. So
Oh yeah, for sure.
turned out well.
That was a lot of fun. She was great. She was really good. She was very kind.
Yeah,
But as I told you on Spooky, I told her to clamp on.
Mm-hmm.
I told her to really give it to me. I wanted to feel the choke, and she did. And James Gunn wasn't yelling cut. I'm just sitting there and thinking, yo, cut.
Motion detected at the front door.
This is real. This is real.
That's not your front door. You're in the hotel room. Yeah, but that was she really clamped it on, and she locked it on good a few times there, boy. So
Any other interesting?
I was really getting choked out.
Any other interesting behind the scenes stories like that?
Not with her. I mean, yeah, that was a fun one.
Okay,
That
so
was
probably the more fun recent ones then. So.
yeah, with her for sure.
Well,
I mean,
you
the
can
guys,
share whatever ones you want. Actually,
all the guys in Falcon and the Winter Soldier were really great, though. I mean, that was they were really nice guys too.
Yeah,
awesome. I know you've had a lot of fight scenes. Did you ever have fighting in the background, or just have to learn a lot of choreography?
I just learned some choreography, and it's funny because I can't pick up a dance move to save my life. You know, I got 2 left feet,
Right.
but I can surprisingly pick up a fight move, and I can choreograph it pretty well and pretty long scene there, and I've done that a few times, and yeah, those are a lot of fun.
Dang it, Magic! Because I watched the Mayans. I think that's how you pronounce Mayans.
the Mayans.
And the one scene, I think, was you in one? Yeah, it was in one episode. That one was crazy. I've never watched the show, so that was like literally the only episode I watched. So there's like this huge old brawl thing going on. I was like, wow, this is crazy.
If that's the only episode you watched, you were probably like, what in the world is this? That was a brutal episode. Yeah.
Yes, it was.
That one in the beginning, how they beat the guy with the bat out there in the yard. Yeah, the Mayans. That's a dream come true for me. The Mayans MC. I was a big fan of Sons of Anarchy, and to be on the Mayans show, even one episode that's just it leaves me speechless sometimes when I even think about it. You know, I got to pinch myself. But you know, to answer your question, yeah, we had a nice little choreographed fight scene amongst other things there. But yeah, those guys are great. Those guys are just very professional, very welcoming. They're all just very kind and courteous. I've seen some tense sets, you know, where it gets a little tense around the set, you know, with pecking order and whatnot and egos but these guys were just amazing. They really were, and they were just, like I said, very welcoming and open, and it was a dream come true to wear that Mayan cut, and I got my fingers crossed that they bring me back. You know, we'll see.
Is it still going?
We'll see what
I'm not
happens.
sure.
Yeah, it's on season 3,
Oh.
and it got renewed on Fox for season 4.
Oh, nice.
And, yeah, I'm hearing it's about to start filming after Thanksgiving, and yeah, we'll see where they go with the storyline, and maybe it'll work me back in, and maybe I got a couple more episodes in there. Who knows?
Yeah, that'd be
But
great.
it was such an honor to even be in one episode. I can't even tell you.
Yeah, it seemed like an interesting show. I just never watched it until I watched that one episode, and I was like, "It
It's
seems pretty interesting, though."
it's so well written. It's written by Kurt Sutter, and so was Sons of Anarchy as well. Was written by Kurt Sutter, and Mayans MC's a spinoff of the.
That's what my husband was saying, because I never watched Sons of Anarchy either.
Yeah,
I've watched Sons of Anarchy, but I haven't watched Mayans yet.
no, the Sons did really well.
I know that was real popular.
Yeah, they went all the way into season 7 and
7, yeah.
Mm-hmm. But Mayans is right up there, and like I said, they got renewed for season 4, and the show's really picking up. It's so interesting. It's so exciting to watch.
Yeah, I've heard it's pretty much as brutal as Sons of Anarchy. It's out there.
No, man, I'm such a little kid when I'm in that. When I'm out there with them, that's a dream come true there for sure. That's a lot of fun.
We got Kyle. I'm not sure if I say his last name right, but Beanie in here. He said, "Giovanni, legend. Nobody works harder than this guy."
Kyle Binney, that's my Ohio State buddy.
Nice.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, go Buckeyes. Hey, Minnie. Hi, guys.
Well,
Where they
welcome to join us.
Do I get to see that?
You might have a screen on there. You can see the chat, but then I think we lose the video. But
No, okay. That's cool.
Oh, click on Steve. Click on that where you bring it up on the screen, so he could see it.
Let me see if I can do that. I'm on my phone, so.
That's right. I'm sorry, I forgot. I don't have access, or I would do it.
Oh, there we go. I got it. All I did.
Oh, there it is. That's cool.
There we go.
Thanks, Kyle.
Yeah, I can imagine that. Definitely hard work. What I've seen, it definitely hard working.
Yeah. I'm just out there. I'm just out there trying to have some fun, and one thing leads me to the next, and it's an adventure, and I write that on my Instagram as a joke, but life has just been one adventure after the next, and it's been a hell of a ride. I couldn't have imagined, but I've taken a lot of chances, and I've failed more than I've succeeded. I'll tell you that. That's for sure. I've been pretty low, and sometimes I climb a little higher, but it's been a ride.
Nice.
It's been a hell of a ride.
Last Sparrow says hello.
Who?
Last Pharaoh, I think I'm saying that correctly, says hello.
Oh, what's up, Last?
There we go. I can click on it and switch it and put it on the screen there.
Thanks for joining us.
It's like I'm learning something new on my phone tonight. So,
man, you doing what Apple? You got the new Apple?
Huh? No, I have the iPhone 11. I just don't have. Oh, I think I just. Oh, I'm sorry. I clicked on something. I'm sure you can still see me, but I'm out of here. There we go.
There we go. Yeah, you went all dark for a minute.
Yeah, I was trying to slide that up. It was telling me I do DoorDash, and it was saying we're busy right now. Or I'm like, well, whatever. I'm busy. Leave me alone. I'll dash later.
Steve had to travel, so he's kind of out in the roads.
Yeah, he was telling me. Yeah, no doubt. We'll be all right.
Oh yeah, that was fun. 15-hour drive up north. So yeah, anyone who is watching it, I know I was saying I was leaving out of town because my mom was having surgery, and well, she still is, but it's going to be after the day after Thanksgiving. The way the doctors made it, her sound like she was going right into surgery. So I hurried up and came on up. So I here a little early, but I'm glad I made the trip anyway, though. So
yeah, man, you're a good son. You're a good son.
Yeah, I try. So if anyone is watching this and was wondering what's going on, I do appreciate everybody who is wishing us well and everything. So thank you for that. And if you see it in the replay or live, whichever, I do appreciate everyone out there.
Yeah, man, for sure. Definitely a speedy recovery to your mom.
So, yeah.
Hope so.
Well, day after Thanksgiving, well, hopefully it will. So let's see. Kyle said, here, I'll put this up on the screen. There we go. What TV film set was the most memorable?
TV film set. Oh, acting or behind the scenes? I really enjoyed the set of Marley and Me. Remember that movie?
Yeah, with the dog and
Jennifer Aniston?
Yeah.
And Owen Wilson?
Yeah.
That was
okay. It took me a minute, but it clicked.
Yeah.
That was a fun, happy / sad.
Yeah.
Very, yeah.
I'd say I'd say Marley and Me was maybe one of the funner ones. I've had so many, but yeah, I enjoyed Marley and Me a lot. Good set, good crew. The crew was really strong. That's what I remember the most. I worked behind the scenes as a production assistant. On that one, I got to be an extra in the delivery room when Jennifer Aniston gave birth to the twins in the movie.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, we were in the delivery room. We may have flashed in there real quick, in and out. But yeah, that was a fun movie. Thank you, Kyle, for that question.
Good question.
Yes, very good question.
Trip down memory lane.
Yeah, definitely. Yeah, I almost forgot about that movie. It took me a minute to get it to click, but yeah.
Sex Drive too. I think Sex Drive was one of my first, or probably the first one that I booked. That was a big one in the theaters. That was fun.
Yeah,
that was a good crew.
Yeah, I was actually talking about that earlier today.
I didn't get a chance. Oh, sorry. I just saying that I've seen it was on Netflix, but I didn't get a chance to watch it. But
is it on Netflix now?
Yeah.
Really? Oh, cool.
Yeah, because I had a list of like all the movies that I had access to.
There we go.
My notes and stuff.
Finally.
But yeah, we were talking about Sex Drive.
It's got a big cult following, man.
Yeah.
Sex Drive.
Sorry, Dave Sheridan's here, and so we were talking about it, and another person was like telling him, "Oh yeah, that was one of my favorite movies."
For real?
Yeah.
Oh, man.
Yeah, Dave's a cool guy.
I still get people that ask me about it every now and again, and yeah, it's got a huge cult following. It does well.
Nice.
That's a lot of fun.
Yeah, I'll have to still check it out, but I put it on the list because I meant to watch it this week, but I just had so much going on, I wasn't able to get.
It's such a big cast too.
Really?
Oh yeah.
Yeah, such a big
Green
cast.
is hilarious as the Amish dude. That was hilarious.
Seth Green, yeah. That's right. He was the Amish guy. James Marsden was great, and
oh yeah.
Yeah, we had so many guys on there, so many cameos too.
Yeah,
it was a fun one.
So how is it for you transitioning from like being on set behind the camera into in front of the camera? Do you prefer either over the other, or it's?
I mean, it's work either way, you know. I mean, I don't know. I definitely like being in front of the camera. It can be a lot of fun. I enjoy behind the scenes as well. I enjoy being a cameraman. I don't know. I think it helps me. I think one helps the other. It helps me be a little bit more comfortable, or get a little bit more comfortable in what I do. When I'm in front of the camera, I know what's going on behind the scenes, so it doesn't mess with me as much. That can be a little distracting for people who aren't used to it. You know, the sets, the size of them, the audience, the crowd, you know, all that can be a little distracting. But yeah, I don't know. It's a lot of fun, both of them. I enjoy it.
Anything else, Boone?
I know I saw in there that it was your dream to be a producer. Do you have anything going in the works for that?
I had a couple projects that I was trying to work on. No, not right now. I'm looking.
Nice.
I'm looking for my next one.
And going back to the fight scenes and stuff we were talking about, how long does that normally take to coordinate for the fight scenes?
Yeah, that would depend. That would depend on like I was saying for the Suicide Squad. It took a couple of days in the studio, a couple hours sometimes with a coordinator. Depending, sometimes sometimes days. Sometimes days to get the fight scene and the sequence going.
Okay. That answered Kyle's question. I just popped it up that he wrote, but you were answering it.
Let me take something.
Also, I was looking at the list. I mean, you've done, of course, more behind the scenes camera and production and everything. I saw also you worked on Jumanji: The Next Level. What all did you do in that?
I got to work in the second unit audio video team. I was a video utility, and I worked with the director, and setting up monitors and having monitors on the set, and we might have been on location somewhere for the Jumanji set. I know we were on. I know we were in a sound stage for a couple of days. Nothing too thrilling. A lot of that stuff is boring. It really is. You just sit around a studio and hours. See, that part I don't like. I don't like the behind the scenes of a film set anymore. I like working behind the scenes on sporting events and whatnot, but not in the movie business anymore. I like, for the movies, I like being in front of the camera. Yeah, like I said, it could just be boring.
So how often on the movies that you do all the set production cameras and all that, how often do you get to interact with the cast offset, like in between takes?
For the movies you're talking?
Yeah.
Or for the sporting
well,
events?
that's like when you're doing it as the cameraman or or set or whichever you're working on.
As a cameraman, you got to deal with the talent a lot more. You got to choreograph and coordinate what you're doing and the steps you're taking and the steps that they're taking.
Right.
For the acting, I like to stay as professional as possible. I don't like to go into personal stuff in between takes or any of that. And I always like to give the other actor their respect on the set and not be talking personal things or break character or. But if there's anything relating to the scene, for sure, definitely we'll talk about it.
Right, of course.
So there's interaction in that way.
Okay.
If they cut a joke, I'll go on that.
Gotcha. Yeah, I've heard different stories. I mean, there's of course the professional part and some jokes.
Yeah,
and it all varies, but
okay. I'm not the chatty guy on a film set. I'll just sit back. I like to observe.
Okay.
And I'm definitely the quiet one and play the respect. But yeah, I'll interact though. I'll interact as needed.
Of course.
Yeah, for sure.
So who some of your favorite people to work with that you've worked with in the past or movie?
Margot Robbie was fun, definitely. Seth Green was great, and James Marsden on Sex Drive, and Jeffrey Donovan on Burn Notice. I learned a lot from him and watching him. Those guys have been a lot of fun. Yeah, I try to take a little bit from everybody and watch and learn and observe and watch the process. And I'm still learning, man. I'm still just getting my feet wet in this. It's just little bit rolls here and there. I haven't done anything, but yeah, we'll just keep on pushing and see what happens.
Just
but I guess that's the message here. I'm not here because I'm a big actor or anything. I'm here because I'm somebody that can show you that if you just keep pushing and keep following your dreams, that you can get there. I'm further than I thought I ever would, and I'm in the bonus round right now, man. So I'm just having fun with all of this, and where it goes from here, just keep doing it. Just keep going. Keep opening doors. Keep pushing, and keep following your dreams, whether it's writing or the horror movies or whatever it is. Just that's always my message: is just follow your dreams, man. Just do what you're here to do. It's a short ride.
Kyle, just I put it up on the screen. What is it? What was it like working on Falcon and Winter Soldier and being part of the Marvel franchise?
Again, the Marvel is a big franchise that I had little to no experience with before, so I didn't know what I was getting into or really the extent of it, but it's a lot of fun. I love the Falcon and the Winter Soldier. I thought the series was great, and I am gonna watch some more. I need to get into some of these.
Yeah.
Right? Watch some more Captain America, which Kyle was telling me that leads into what happened with Falcon.
Yeah.
And then Falcon is what's happening with. There's a spinoff of that, right? Going on.
Well, they got there's Loki that's on. There's
Loki is part of what happened with Falcon, right?
Well, WandaVision. It's all Marvel. They're all connected from the movies. Moving on, and so
right.
There's somewhat connected. I don't know. I have a hard time following it myself.
They'll mention stuff in WandaVision of what's going on, like in Falcon or Winter Soldier.
Yeah, just never shut anything off at the credits.
That's awesome.
They always have an end scene credit or something that breaks in the credits that will link it to something else in there. I believe on Disney Plus they have it in the order that they're connected, and I believe the TV shows are also listed.
Yeah,
I could be wrong on that. I know the movies are listed in order. I don't remember if they implemented the TV series, so that might help you if you have that. To get you figure out what order what happens and whatnot.
I just want to come back. I haven't been killed.
Exactly.
Bring me back. Yeah, I'm the leader of the underground world gang. So if they ever come back down there, I'd in another movie or something, that'd be great. Hey.
Yeah,
you still exist down there.
For sure. If they want to connect them all, for sure.
Yeah, they're still putting out stuff, so you never know. It could happen.
Mm-hmm.
And it's interesting too because even some of the newer movies might be before another movie that had come out. If you watch them in chronological order, the first one before Captain America, before the first Avenger, it was what's her name? Boomstick. I can't think of her name now.
You gotta give me a little bit more of a hint.
What's her name? Brie Larson plays her.
Oh,
Captain Marvel. Captain Marvel. That movie, yeah. So that movie takes place technically before the first Avenger. So it's weird. Even though it came out after, it takes place prior, and yeah. But I know, if you search what is the order of the Marvel movies, you can Google it and they'll tell
Google will help.
Kind of like the Star Wars thing, right? That thing had me for a while. Which one do I watch first? Did I watch?
Because when they first came out, they started
what came out 4, 5, and technically 6. They're 3, 4, and 5 or something like that. If I'm wrong, I know my husband's got headphones on, so he won't yell at me. So
no,
I just saw one. That's all I saw.
4, 5, and 6 came out first, and then they went back to episode 1, 2, and 3. It's
yeah,
it's fun.
I'm just glad I got it right, and he's got headphones on in case I got it wrong.
Where are you at, Boomstick?
Wisconsin.
Oh, Wisconsin. Yeah, I was up there earlier this year, but no, it wasn't that cold yet.
Yeah, it's
cold now. Yeah, Columbus is pretty cold right now.
And I know it got down to 30s. I got the. I have no idea what the temperature is right now.
It was getting chilly here.
Yeah, when I left
We had
this
some
morning,
snow.
there was ice on my car. It didn't snow yet, but I had ice on my car. I had to get off when I drove here.
There was some flurries here in Columbus last night. Yeah. When I
That's
was
something
out.
you never had to. Well, I wouldn't say never have to deal with, but something that you're not used to, Steve.
No.
So
I like Florida. Well, it snowed before in Florida, but not often. It's mostly just cold. So
I'm hardly ever home, but yeah.
I think it was last weekend we got snow and it didn't stick for very long, but it was like my dog is like part husky, so she absolutely loves the snow. So as we go out there and there's like just enough to like cover the grass, so she's just hopping around enjoying it. And next time she goes outside, it's all gone because it melted. She's just like, "What?
Like, wasn't I just
so mad?"
What happened? It was too quick.
Yeah. She loves it. She looks like she's not big as a husky. She's a small dog. So she's just like bunny hops through the snow.
No way.
Yeah.
Can't do snow for that long. It's fun.
She absolutely loves it. But yeah, it's definitely cold. But we're used to snow. I originally came from Illinois, so it was like not much different there.
Yeah, no snow days for me, just hurricane days.
Yeah, hurricane days down there for sure.
Yeah.
Tornadoes.
My dad
and
grew up in
blizzards for me.
Hialeah also. So
Your dad's from Hialeah?
yeah, he passed away years back, but yeah, he lived in Hialeah.
Oh, he lived there. Oh, wow.
So went down there a lot and had friends in Miami that I would always go down and visit. And then because he went to high school with her, and I was friends with the daughter, and the daughter now, Cherry, she wrote music for some Disney movies and stuff, and done some commercials. And she was with the Mary band, whatever the Sugar Ray Christmas band was that they did during the holidays. She was one of the singers in his band, and so.
No fun.
Yeah. So,
yeah, man.
Good times, good times. I haven't been to Miami in a while, so I should go see them. Actually, that'd be good.
I'll be back there soon. Miami, we're coming.
Party in the city where the heat is on.
Happy Christmas. Yeah, we're heading down there. We're heading down there for the Orange Bowl game.
Okay. Yeah, a long time ago. I have been. Well, it was years ago. I don't even know who was playing, but I've been to a Dolphins and Hurricane game before when I was younger. I still went with my
Dolphins and Hurricane game.
Huh?
Dolphins and a Hurricane game.
Yeah, I've been to each.
Oh, to each.
So.
Nice.
So, I mean, of course, and probably it's more fun actually being there than watching TV anyway.
Yeah, it's a lot funner live,
Yeah. I know I went to Chiefs game, Peoria Chiefs, which is like, trying to think, it's like it's baseball, but it's like lower cat, definitely not like MLB. I forget what ranking it is.
Triple A.
Yeah, I think it's AAA, where they send the players eventually go to like either the Cardinals or the Cubs. And then I've been to Cardinals. I've been to Busch Stadium twice because my son liked the Cardinals, so I'd take him there. And I forget one team that we saw, but the other one, I was like, well, if we're going again, we're seeing the Cubs. So we saw a Cub-Cardinal game. We got a lot of compliments on the train because I'm wearing Cubs stuff and he's wearing Cardinals stuff and going to the Cardinals game.
Where are you at? Are you in what city? In Wisconsin?
Right now we're in Janesville, but I grew up in the middle of Illinois.
Okay.
Like in the Peoria area, a little town called Pekin. Probably know.
Pekin.
Super little town. It was like 30,000 people, something like that.
Wow.
A little under 40,000.
I was just out in Oxford, Mississippi. Yeah, it was a nice little town. They say it was about 50,000 during peak college season. But anyway.
Yeah, doing the ESPN sports traveling, camera work and stuff. Do you have any favorite traveling locations you like to go or visit while you're there?
Nah, man, it's a new show for me, so it's quite an honor to be working with them. They're an Emmy award-winning show that's been on for 20-something, 26, 28 years. I don't know. and the show just runs itself. But to be part of it is has been quite an honor. We go to a different college town every week, so it's been a lot of fun getting to know all these places and some small towns, some bigger cities, But it's a lot of fun traveling around. Yeah.
Well, if you ever hit up Tallahassee, let me know. I'll have to come to that game.
How are the Seminoles doing this year? I don't know. I don't know. We talked about that a little earlier, but
yeah, I'm not sure.
I don't think the Seminoles are on our radar, man. Sorry.
Okay. Oh well. Whatever.
If we do, I'll hit you up. Maybe next year they'll be good again.
Maybe they'll be good again. I'll have to call my uncle and say, so how they doing?
That's cool.
So, besides the traveling, you have any other movie projects or TV show projects coming up, or not as of yet?
I'm auditioning right now, man. Auditioning constantly and as much as I can, and I have my fingers crossed for Mayans MC. That's all I can. That's all I can do is just keep plugging away at it, and I'm going to finish off the season with ESPN College Game Day here and go into the national championship, and then maybe some NBA work, but just some more auditions and crossing my fingers for another nice one like Suicide Squad and Falcon and the Winter Soldier.
Yeah.
Those have been really great, and for them to come out in the same year like that it was just a stroke of luck.
Yeah.
You can't plan that.
Yeah. I think with as popular as that scene with you and Harley and Suicide Squad, I think that will help you like launch even further. That's just my opinion, but I think you'll go even further with that. Not saying the other ones are demeaning, but it's just that scene alone in that movie was just so popular.
Yeah.
God hear you, Boomstick. God hear you. Absolutely. Yeah, that's what I'm hoping for, and I got to keep auditioning and just keep putting myself out there, and that's what I'll do, guys, and I'll be back.
So I'll keep an eye out and follow your career, and whatever comes up, of course, I'll help promote it. And
thank you, man.
You can always come back too. So unless you're too busy for us to be like, oh no, I can't do that.
Keep doing your thing, guys. If there's any way I can help, and I'm definitely. I'll be following you on the gram.
All right.
Yeah, I just started following you. I think.
Cool. What's your handle?
Same Miss Boomstick.
Miss Boomstick.
Pretty much, if you find Miss Boomstick like literally anywhere on social media, it's me.
Okay, cool. I'll find you. Send me a message.
Spotify, it's all Boomstick.
Yeah, literally everything except my personal Facebook. Like literally everything else, like Twitter, Instagram, everything is Miss Boomstick.
Yeah, I'm just mainly on the gram. A little Facebook, but no, it mainly on Instagram. Just at Geo11. You can hit me up right there. Yeah, man, it's been an honor. It's been a pleasure, guys. Thank you for having me.
And thanks again for coming. We appreciate it. So,
for sure.
Anything else you want to tell us, or we can wrap it up? Or stay on longer.
You want to stay on longer?
I mean, it's up to you.
Where we going?
Just talk bullshit. It doesn't matter. I mean, it's up to you. So, my battery is getting low, though, just to warn you. So if it does shut off, I was able to borrow a block from someone, but it is running low. But
are you?
What's some other interesting facts we might not know about you, whether it be hobbies or interest on the side when you're not working, or whatever you'd like to share?
Any interesting hobbies?
Either hobbies or facts or something interesting about yourself.
I like to play golf. I think golf is my quiet time. I like to explore on my own. I like to hit different cities and when I'm traveling and go do a little bit of culture and sightseeing and I always try to do that on my own on my off day or my free day. But I like writing.
It's all good. I'm sorry.
You go, Steven.
On when you go sightseeing and visit the different places that you go, any interesting historical places or monument or anything fun that
I was just in Dallas, and I got to check out the whole square and the Delaney Plaza, and there's so much history back there, and that I loved it. That was a lot of fun.
Well, if you end up in like the Illinois area, like the area I was talking about, like the Peoria area, it's like in the middle. If you ever
What
like
history you got there?
If you like Richard Pryor was actually born in Peoria, and there's like a statue and stuff down there. So you can go and find that stuff.
Really?
Yeah.
In Peoria, Illinois.
Yeah.
Let's do it. If I'm ever there, I'll definitely look up the Richard Pryor statue.
That's what I think fascinated by.
That's a little fun fact. I didn't know there was a statue there of him.
Yeah. At least there used to be. I haven't been in the Peoria area in a long time. As far as I know, there used to be one there. I mean, actually, Google's my friend.
You got Google there at your fingertips.
Bring up the magic.
You know what? I'm running out of battery, but I'm gonna have to hit up my charging. And what do you guys got going on? What's your next horror fest or anything going on?
Well, besides the one I'm at right now, as soon as I get off, there's gonna be a party at 9, and then I might find some other after parties after that. Who knows?
Oh, you're headed there now. Okay, cool.
Yes, right as I get off here. Yeah. So yeah, it was fun. Like I said, it wasn't really planned on coming here, and it just happened to be 40 minutes away, and my mom didn't mind me going off. She said, "Yeah, have some fun while you're up here," and I was like, "All right." So
yeah, man.
With you being on your phone, will it let you access me to share a screen?
I can hit it maybe if it does. If it comes up, I can probably share it. It might just say under more, and then I can bring it up.
Right. I clicked it. Just let me know if you see it.
I don't see anything yet. Post comment layout. No, I'm not seeing anything coming up yet.
Okay. Yeah, it might not let you do it since you're on your phone.
So, and my mom doesn't have Wi-Fi in her building that she's at, and so I brought my computer. But I'm like, I'm gonna have to do it on my phone anyway because she doesn't have internet there.
Yeah, I pulled up some pictures of the statue, so I was just trying to share the.
Oh, that'd be awesome if you could put it up.
Yeah, we're trying, but it's not letting me share it with for some reason.
So how often do you go? How often do you do this show, Steven? How often do you go live?
I mean, I might go a couple times a year, maybe 2 or 3. But yeah, so maybe more. It all depends. I've worked them before. I've gone as just attendee. So it varies. I try to pick and choose. I mean, they can get expensive and everything, so it's like I got to pick and choose which one I really want to go to.
I know I haven't been to a convention in years. I think it's probably been at least 5 years since I've been to one.
Oh, I hope you could go to Spooky next year. That was a lot of fun.
So
yeah, that'd be a long way for me to go.
I will be going to the pop-up they're doing in December 11th. So.
Oh, are you?
Yeah.
I was thinking of doing that December 11th and 12th, right?
Yeah, 11th and 12th. Mm-hmm. So, hey, Jason. Yeah, I don't know if you heard earlier. I had brushed up here and everything, and we both thought she was having her surgery, but they're doing it the day after Thanksgiving, so I'm up here early. But she's doing okay otherwise, just waiting for that blockage to be removed. So I'll keep everyone posted, and I appreciate you asking. And I said that earlier too, but since you're here,
you just might be tuning in.
Yeah. So
Jason's tuning in. Awesome.
Yeah, that was horrific Nightmares Jam, Jason. So
I know. I was asking. I just thought it was funny, but I was like asking like somebody in like my personal group. It's like, have they seen the new Suicide Squad? Because I was gonna let them know we had you on this weekend, and it's like, no, I won't watch it. And I was like, you won't? Why? And they said something about the Joker. It's like the Joker's not even in this one.
Oh.
I was like, I'm so confused. It's like that
Is
conversation.
it because he's not in it?
Huh?
Is it because it's not?
Yeah, I don't know. That's the point. It's like they never answered me. I was like, well, the Joker's not in this. Are you just mad because they're not in it? Or did you want him not in it? I'm so confused. They never told me. I don't know. I was like, this one's way better than the first one. Just trust me on that.
It was. It was so
Yes.
much better.
Yeah, way better for sure.
Yes. Blows the other one out of the park.
I think Jared Leto played the Joker on the, on the other one. I think he wanted to play it again, and there was some, I don't know what happened there, but
yeah, I think because it maybe, I don't know for a fact, 'cause I don't remember, but I
You
think
didn't
it's
have
maybe
the Joker
he had
in-
so much backlash on it because not a lot of people like his Joker.
yeah. But was there a Joker? There wasn't a Joker in this new Suicide.
No, there's not.
No,
That's
not
what
in the new one,
confused
no.
me.
Right, no, there wasn't.
No.
Well, because him and the Joker and Harlequin, they had broken up and everything. So, like from Birds of Prey, they weren't together anymore.
Yeah.
Right, I ended up seeing that one. I did see Birds of Prey a little bit.
Yeah, I liked Birds of Prey. I actually own that one too. But
They gave me a little backstory about her. After the fact, of course. I knew nothing about the Suicide Squad the first time. I did catch a glimpse of the first one, but it didn't really piece anything together other than okay, that was the first movie. Yeah, but that was interesting.
Yeah, I know they're supposed to be having a spin-off of John Cena's character. It's like that's kind of
which confuses me because he ends up being like the bad guy. Why out of all the characters pick him? I mean, you could have went with Rat Girl or like the what's his name? Bloodsport, is that his name?
For sure. Now
yeah.
they could have. I think they are doing a series for HBO with the John Cena one, right?
Yeah, that's what I was saying.
Yeah.
They're doing him. Yeah.
A
Yeah,
series
like
or a
taking
movie,
his
a
I
mini
think it's
series,
TV series.
right?
Yeah.
A mini series then.
Yeah.
I
You
guess. Yeah. So, I mean, I like to scare. I mean, he's a good
He's funny.
actor, but it's just kind of a weird character to do the spin-off, I think.
It's like pick the one that ends up betraying everybody.
He's getting out there. John Cena's getting his name out there.
Yeah.
He's
Yeah,
doing
he's
everything.
funny in a lot of his movies.
He's doing everything he can get his hands on. He's a really great guy. He's a good personality. He's a
Yeah, I can imagine.
very
I knew
nice.
him a little bit from wrestling before he started doing the movies, so you could kind of see his.
You knew him from wrestling, okay?
Yeah. I used to watch a lot of the WWE. Well, it used to be WWF before it went to WWE.
Excellent. Oh, I know those guys.
Actually, the lines were long, and I wasn't saying long, but I forget if it was MegaCon or there was a convention where John Cena was at, and I did walk by his table like when he was talking to people, and he seems smaller in person. Like you would think he seemed a little bit bigger.
She walked by and it's like, nope, nobody's at that one because you can't see me thing.
His arms are just very long. They're really long and awkward looking. But
I don't know if he seemed shorter. I don't know. He just didn't seem as big as he.
his arms really look weird to me when I see him in person.
I've never seen him in person, so I don't know. But
it was a little bit of a distance too. I saw him at the table. I don't know what was going on. I didn't talk to him, but I just saw him there. I was like, and I didn't recognize him. I was like, wait, is that John Cena?
He's got a big head too. I think. John Cena.
I liked him and is Bloodsport, is that his name or am I getting it wrong? Elvis Elba. Is it Bloodsport? Like I like his charisma with each other throughout the movie. You know, they're trying to outdo each other and like go little smart ass comments to each other.
Yeah.
It was great. I mean, that was the first time I saw it when I saw it in the theaters. I got a little bit of a glimpse of my scene. That's all I got.
Deadshot.
Yeah, somebody just said Deadshot. I'm probably wrong. I didn't even know I just watched it the other day. Doesn't mean I'm going to have the name right.
When you said Bloodsport, I'm like, are you talking about the Jean-Claude Van Damme movie?
Yeah.
I know. It probably is Deadshot. I
Thank
just
you, Aaron.
got the name wrong. I don't know this stuff.
Bloodsport's in the next Suicide Squad movie.
Is there an actual character called? Okay.
No,
least
I
there's
was kidding.
Oh, okay. As I say, at least there's an actual character named that.
You should do a podcast a little bit more regularly.
Yeah, we do one every Saturday.
So every Saturday you do it.
Mm-hmm.
There you go. Okay.
Yeah, every Saturday. A lot of times we have guests, sometimes we don't, but usually every Saturday.
We'll have whenever we don't have a guest, we do a theme show. We did a Halloween ranking just before Halloween. We've done like a vampires and werewolves. So.
And they'll just write in, and you guys will just start talking.
Yep, just talk about the movies.
We'll just like get our own like list of stuff we're going to talk about, and then or questions depending on the situation, and people like sometimes join in the conversation or ask questions.
That's awesome. How did you start out?
Who, me?
Yeah, how did you guys get together?
I actually decided, I wish I would have started doing it sooner, but I mean, like I've watched other podcasts and stuff, and I was just like, I've been to conventions and I've met people, and I've made some connections. I might as well put some use to it and have some fun, and also introduce people to some of the independent movies. I've interviewed a lot of people who have done Wild Eye movies, and help get them out there and just share the love of what we do. Anything.
Yeah.
Right. There's like a little community on Facebook that a lot of the lower like horror channels like go and they'll post their links to like videos or whatever. And we kind of knew each other for there, but I was originally on a different podcast and Steve knew those people, but since he decided he wanted to start and he didn't really have somebody, so I decided I would quit and I'd help Steven out. So I kind of moved from one to another.
I like it.
So
I like it. Let's get some theme music going, and let's get a.
Let's see. Aaron said, speaking of Saturday. How's my mom doing? Okay, thank you for asking. We thought she was going to be going to surgery the way the doctor said, but they're going to do it the day after Thanksgiving. So, but it was still good to come up here and see her. So,
yeah, I got to go down to see my family next week for Thanksgiving. And Mom gave me such a cryptid message. I don't know what's going on.
Where you headed?
I'm sorry.
Where are you headed? Where's home?
It's Pekin, Illinois.
Oh, okay.
It's like a 3-hour trip from home.
Almost like my way to Orlando.
Huh?
Almost my way time-wise to Orlando, except for this Thanksgiving, I went about 15, 16 hours. What a drive. I stayed up the whole way. I had a couple of Red Bulls, left at 9, just drove all the way up.
You drove the whole way through?
Drove the whole way through.
I did that when we lived in Illinois.
That's a lot.
I took my son to vacation in Atlanta, Georgia, and it was like a 14-hour drive. Yeah. And I drove straight all the way there. I got a little spooked out in the Tennessee mountains, but because we got there like really late, and those are kind of scary.
No way up.
But yeah, it was like 14 hours in the car with the toddler.
Oh.
He was a toddler at the time. This is a long time ago, but he's 16 now. But yeah.
So driving through the Appalachians is fun for sure. Yeah, I remember that drive.
Yeah, it's great. I think that's the longest I've ever drove. It was 14 hours straight from Pekin to Atlanta. Yeah, that was crazy. It was fun. Atlanta's great, though. At least it was when we went. I forget what year it was. It was a long time ago.
You did the whole tourist thing in Atlanta, the whole Coca-Cola factory, and the...
Yeah, we went to the CNN building, the Coca-Cola factory.
The zoo.
Yeah, the zoo. Yeah, we went to the zoo. We went to some museum. We went to Legoland.
Oh, yeah.
I'm trying to think where else. I got one of those city passes that had like coupons to like
There's a Six Flags.
Things,
Six Flags out there too, and
I don't think we did Six Flags.
Yeah.
I'm not technically supposed to ride rides. I could get hurt really bad. Doctor's orders. I'm not supposed to ride rides, and he's not that big on that. So if we go to Six Flags, we'd just go out past Chicago, but or like near Chicago. But yeah, we didn't do an amusement park. We did all the different museums and whatnot, and
that's awesome.
I'm like,
we're traveling.
Where you going?
Because I'm at 10% now. I'm plugging this in. I borrowed a block from someone, so that was good. At least I wasn't going in. What was it? Have you seen that movie Jexy, where it's kind of like a Siri, but the phone like messes up his life and like fucks with him and everything?
What's it called again?
It's called Jexy, Jexi. It's got what's his name? Adam, the dude from Pitch Perfect, one of the male singers. He's in it, and there's a part where he goes, "Plug it in." It's like plug in, unplug, plug, faster. Oh yes, and he's all like, "Well, it's not the worst sex I've had."
That's hilarious.
They have the red.
He fell in love with the robot. He fell in love.
No, he didn't fall in love, but it was like helping. He was like asked something, and he goes, "Would you?" What was it? Would you like me to bring up porn? No. Well, you masturbate. Like it's like it like spies on it. Like says all this.
No, it was
shit.
just
And it calls his boss a fucking loser. And when he meets this girl, she's like saying, "You gonna bring your phone, or do you need that?" And Jexy's like, "Who this bitch?" It's basically like a live, but he tries
My
to get
Google Home does that shit.
Yeah.
Oh
Alexa hates me that's here. Oh, you probably heard her ring go off because every time a car drives by, the damn thing goes off. But I always try. We have an Alexa on each floor because I got a messed up leg, and we have a 2-story house. So I got one in the basement. I got one in my son's room. So if I need to contact him, I ain't going up and down the stairs. So it's like I always try to get it to make an announcement, and it just like refuses half the time, or it doesn't record my voice all the way and records and just it hates me. I'm always yelling at him. My son's like, "Well, how could you not use this thing?"
You know, it's really weird. If you go to Alexa and say like, "Are you listening?" or I forget what the term is, but it was really weird. I tried it. It goes, "We are the listeners," and like it's like really weird. Like says,
"Oh
Alexa,
yeah," it gives you some message like that.
It says some weird shit. Like it goes, "We listen and learn," and I'm thinking, okay, this is like some Skynet stuff going on.
Yeah, those things creep me out a little bit. I don't.
Yeah, we'll be watching like a movie or something, and it'll just all of a sudden like bing in, like it's listening, like waiting for a thing, but it won't say anything, and it'll just beam out. It's like some of the stuff I watched, I was like, are they actually like listening and watching?
Yes. Oh man, it's gotten so crazy, that whole listening in and the whole Siri and Google, and oh man, I can't keep up with that. It creeps me out.
It's like pretty soon it'll be Skynet.
So I could just like
machines will
rule. What? What do you think?
Skynet from Terminator. Skynet. Like it's gonna happen.
Yeah, I remember how that worked. Oh my god.
But yeah, we basically got mine. We got ours. Well, one, we have the Ring doorbell because I'm a little paranoid. That way I could see if somebody's outside. And then we got one to put my son's room when I hurt my leg so I wouldn't have to run up. Then we got one in the basement. And I was like, I wanted it down there in case I fall and I needed to contact somebody in case I couldn't get up. So I have like access to like all levels of the house without going anywhere.
Oh man. You're surrounded.
Surrounded by AI.
Pretty much. Especially with him because he's a big tech thing, like his jobs and like networking and tech and whatnot. So we've got so many computers and like gadgets and stuff that I don't understand in this house.
I can barely do the Google Home. I just put it in there, and I don't know that I'm liking it too much. Like you said, it's always listening into things.
I mean, it's just so weird. It's like, we are the listeners. I'm like, wait, who's we? Like, what are you talking about, Alexa?
You got to tell
imagine. Like I said, we'll be watching something and it'll just like ding, like it's getting ready to listen for a command, and then it'll just stop, and it's like, okay. Or somebody randomly talks sometimes too.
I forget what the movie was, but I was watching something and they said Alexa. I don't know if it was the movie or a commercial, and my Alexa actually did, like, was listening. I'm like,
oh, I love that. And then it would say, okay, playing this. It was like, it'll pop in and listen, and then it's like, okay, it'll like actually is listening to something, like the TV or whatever doesn't give it a command, and then it'll just like start playing music or something.
I've had to do that.
Yeah. Ours has done some weird stuff. What was scary one time the basement popped off. Like, there's nothing down there and nothing where it could listen and pop in. And it's all of a sudden, like, it popped off and said something. I was like, there's nothing out there. I guess it was talking to our ghost. Who knows?
There was, I read somewhere, like, if you wanted to mess with someone who has Alexa, go to their house, and when they're not around, say, Alexa, place ghost sounds or spooky music at 3 a.m. It only said it didn't play sounds.
Oh, shit. Oh, that's a good
one. Patrick just came in. He said, hey, Gio. And hey, Boom. Hey, everybody. Hey, Patrick.
Who's that, Patrick?
Yep, have Cheetah Will View. He said hello.
What's up, Patrick?
Somebody's echoing. Yep, have Cheetah Will View.
Yeah, I think, is that yours, Echo? Yeah. I hear the echo now.
Yeah, I'm not sure.
Cheetah Will View. Hey, how you doing?
Yours, Echo? Yeah. I heard the echo now. Yeah, I'm not sure who it is.
I don't. But
yeah,
that's weird. Know. Is there anything I did?
I don't think so. Oh no, it's us talking about the listeners.
It's because we're talking about Alexa.
I don't think so. No, it's us talking about the listeners because we're talking about Alexa.
Okay.
Feels like it's streaming.
Yeah,
it could be. I don't know. It's not doing it now. Oh, never mind. As I say, it's not doing it now, but that's
yeah. It could be. I don't know.
It's like we're all on acid.
It's not doing it now. Never mind. As I say, it's not doing it now, but that's
I'm not doing it now. Doing it now.
Yeah, that's weird.
Oh man, I know, right, Aaron? It's funny.
Doing it now.
We're tripping.
I think on that, maybe that's a sign that we should end the show. Maybe. I don't know what's going on. But thank you very much for joining us. And like I said, you're always welcome back.
That's a sign that we should end the show. Maybe. What's going on?
There's a delay of something.
Thank you very much for joining us.
Yeah, there's something weird
like
going
I said,
on.
You're always welcome back.
Yeah, I don't know. That's weird.
What's going on? Can you guys hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you, but I don't know what the echo is.
Yeah, something weird going on.
Oh man! Hey, thank you guys for having me. I really appreciate it. Yeah, I'm streaming over here for some reason.
Yeah, I can hear you.
Yeah, this is being weird. I don't know.
I don't either. It's too funny.
Yeah, it is. I still say it's because we were talking about Alexa.
Yeah, this is being weird.
It's the listener. It's the listeners.
I got like a delay
us.
on mine. See, as soon as we started talking about Alexa and Siri,
I still say it's because we're talking about Alexa. It's the listeners fucking with us.
I told you. Wow, we just triggered something on Boomstick Siri.
But it's been fun though. So thank you again.
The sound's even coming in late.
Yeah, it is. It's being all weird.
But it's been fun though.
Hey man, thank you so much, guys.
Yeah,
Right, have a good night.
I'll send
I appreciate
you a
you.
picture
Let's keep
of that
in touch.
statue at least on your Instagram because I found some pictures of it.
Yeah, that's gonna be great. I'll send you a picture of that statue at least on your Instagram.
Thanks, guys. All right. I want to come back out here again.
All right.
All right.
Did I mute it?
Nope, you're still there. Yeah, it says it's glitching in the chat.